Good afternoon. Welcome back to the channel where today we're going to discuss game one Flyers against the Penguins, where the Flyers came on out on top with a victory. Welcome back to the channel. As I said again, let's get into the Battle of PA. It's been a long time since we've had playoff hockey here in Philadelphia, and I, for one, am very excited. The Battle of PA is officially back, and game one absolutely delivered for the Philadelphia Flyers. The Philadelphia Flyers went into Pittsburgh and stole home ice with a gritty 3-2 win over the Pittsburgh Penguins in game one of their first round playoff series. Today we're breaking down everything from game one, like who stepped up, the key turning points, what went wrong for Pittsburgh, and then we'll preview the massive game two. All right, let's start with the recap of the game. First period was a physical starter. From the opening puck drop, this looked like playoff hockey. Heavy hits, scrums after every whistle, no room on the ice. Those teams know each other too well, and the hatred was obviously immediately. There are 59 combined hits in the game, showing how physical and emotional the matchup really was. The Flyers actually controlled a lot of the early pace. They were aggressive on the forecheck, forcing Pittsburgh into rushing decisions. Philadelphia even had a goal waved off due to the goaltender interference, so they nearly struck first. But after the first period, it stayed scoreless, and honestly, it felt like the calm before the storm. The second period is where things open up for the Flyers. When the Flyers finally broke through, Drysdale jumped into the play and scored a goal to give the Flyers a 1-0 lead. The goal mattered because it rewarded the Flyers for being the sharper team earlier, but Pittsburgh answered. In the late evening, Malkin found the net and tied the game 1-1, giving the Penguins life headed into the third. Instead of chasing the game into the final period, Pittsburgh rested the board and gave themselves a chance. In the third period, the Flyers took over. The third period had playoff drama written all over it. Philadelphia regained the lead when Travis fucking Senum scored to make it 2-1. Then came the biggest moment of the night. With under 3 minutes left, rookie Martone, playing in just his 10th NHL game, scored the eventual game winner to make it 3-1 Flyers. That's the kind of momentum. That's the kind of moment that fans remember for years. Young player rivalry game, playoffs, huge goal. Pittsburgh didn't quit though. They pulled the goalie, and Russ scored late to cut the lead to 3-2. The Penguins made one last push, but the Flyers goalie, Dan Vladar, came up with a key save in the final seconds to seal the game one win for the motherfucking Flyers, baby. Flyers playoff hockey is back, and we just stole home field advantage from the fucking bum Penguins and Sidney Crosby and all their bullshit. Let's hand it to them boys. All right, so ultimately, what decided game one? What gave the Flyers the edge? How did we get the win? Philadelphia made life miserable for Pittsburgh. The Penguins managed only 17 shots on goal, their fewest in playoff games since 2017. That tells you everything. The Flyers clogged the lanes, won the battles, and didn't let Pittsburgh play free flowing offense. Penguins played sloppy. Pittsburgh looked disconnected at times. Turnovers, penalties, and defensive breakdowns hurt them throughout the game. Several several analysts pointed to poor overall execution and unstoppable defensive Penguins. Turnovers, penalties, defensive breakdowns hurt them throughout the game. Several analysts pointed to poor overall execution and unstable defensive patterns. The young Flyers stepped up. Porter Martone scoring in that moment says a lot about Philadelphia's futures. The Flyers aren't just going to survive on grit. They've got emerging talent. The Flyers, this is a preview for what could really be. Let's fucking march a cup down Broad Street in one of these upcoming years. It would be fucking awesome. Let's jump right into the Game 2 preview. Now all eyes turn to Game 2 in Pittsburgh. And make no mistake about it, this is massive for both teams. Why Game 2 matters for Pittsburgh? If the Penguins lose again, they head to Philly down 0-2. That's dangerous against a team playing with confidence. Expect a desperate, aggressive Penguins team in Game 2. They need more shots on net, cleaner breakouts, better discipline. Their stars that dominate possessions, Sidney Crosby, Malkin, and the veteran core have to respond. Why Game 2 matters for the Flyers. For the Flyers, this is a chance to completely swing the series. Win again, and you own home ice plus momentum. Their formula is simple: start physical, stay structured, get traffic in front, capitalize on mistakes. If they repeat their Game 1 identity, they'll be dangerous again. Game 1 proved this series is going to be nasty, close, and emotional. The Flyers stole the opener. The Penguins should come out desperate in Game 2. I expect a one-goal game, maybe even overtime. Who do you got in Game 2? Drop in the comments. Let's hear it. Go Flyers.